Ring the bell, clear the eastern hall. Keep every door unsealed.
I have the corridor. Move slowly, give them room.
This warning is not a sentence.
Then fear will not command us. Yeah. The first cough crossed the stairwell. 3 rooms answered from the east. I sent the benches to the wall. I opened space around the weak. A father pulled his child away. The crowd began to press the door.
I raised one hand beside the bell.
No one gets abandoned here. Tell me when the hallway clears.
Tell them what the bell is for.
Not to mark a life as lesser,
only to make room for care.
Ring the fever bell before the fear outruns the truth.
Ring it once for warning, twice to clear the hall.
Move the living first.
We answer after all.
No hand becomes a warning sign. No room becomes a cage. The bell can't call us into order. It cannot choose who we should save. A chair broke under the pressure. I caught the rail and held the line. 2 guards reached to close the doorway. I told them leave the latch behind.
The west room still had clean air.
I moved the youngest through that side.
I turned the crowd toward the windows.
And let your timing set the tide. I thought control meant closing in.
Control can also make a path.
I heard the bell inside my chest.
Then let it call you back.
Ring the fever bell before the fear outruns the truth.
One sound can open distance. One voice can calm the hall.
Move the living first.
We answer after
all. I will not turn care into force. I will not hide behind alarm. We hold the line by making space.
We keep the warning human.
One bell, then silence.
Listen before you move.
The final room is answered.
The eastern hall is clear.
A warning only serves us when truth remains beside it. I do not lose command by listening. I make the order fit the need.
Ring the fever bell.
Now every room can name the truth.
We rang it once for warning.
We never rang it to accuse.
Move the living first.
Let every open doorway answer.
Fear did not decide the night. Carol lived the call. Last room answered clear.
I lowered my hand. The bronze bell held one fading note.
No door was sealed.
The bell went quiet.
The hall kept breathing.
The south room is losing heat. I am going below the grate. Keep the upper door open.
Wait, the smoke is turning back.
Then tell me where it moves.
Listen before you feed the flame.
Yeah. The iron steps shook under me. The lower bricks were dark with soot. I pulled the old draft lever wide. The furnace answered with a roar.
A gray line crossed the ceiling boards. The youngest started coughing hard. I called your name through the service wall.
And stuck before is heat without clean air?
What good is strength that cannot hear?
Keep the south room warm,
But keep the smoke out.
feed the draft.
Guard the flame.
Every breath comes first before your pride or name.
Keep the south room warm.
Let the clean air stay. I do not need to push it harder.
You need to change the way it moves.
Then keep your voice beside the furnace.
I will keep the room in view.
I close the lower iron mouth. I ease the upper channel down.
The smoke line lifted from the rafters. The room grew quiet by degrees.
The red returned beneath the grate. The wall stopped shaking at my shoulder.
One clear breath moved through the room.
I thought the hardest hand was safest.
Hard hand can still miss the air.
You heard the danger over distance.
You changed because you chose to hear.
That is how we hold the heat. Guard the flame.
Feed the draft.
Let no smoke become the prize.
Let no strong hand close its eyes.
Keep the south room warm. Keep every breath alive.
The upper room is breathing. The gray has left the boards.
I set the lever in the middle.
Then step back from the door.
Control is not allowed of fire.
Strength is not a single hand.
Warmth is something people share.
When listening shapes the plan. Keep the south room warm.
And keep the smoke outside.
Feed the draft with open eyes.
Guard the flame without your pride.
Every breath comes first.
Every strong hand learns to change.
The room can hold the living.
When clean air guards the flame. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. The grate stayed red and steady.
Ceiling stayed clear.
I heard the room grow quiet.
Then one clean breath came near.
No one praised the furnace.
We only kept the air.
The thread is on the wrong wrist.
The thread did not choose the hand.
3 poor homes carry the mark. The rich hall carries none. Then someone tied fear to power.
Name the hand, not the people.
I crossed the square before the bell. Red wool hung from every port door. The steward called the pattern random. I counted 12 and found no more. The western hall stayed clean and open. Its guests still entered after dark.
I touched the knot beside the doorway.
The same hand shaped each mark. Who gets called dangerous tonight?
Whoever fear can reach.
A warning cannot judge a life.
And thread cannot decide the truth.
The red thread did not lie.
The hand that tied it did.
Red thread on the wrong wrist.
Fear wore a clean man's face.
Cut the lie, keep the warning. No house buys its place. I will not turn a mark to hatred. I will not let the harm stay clean. Name the choice that bent the warning. Leave the people free of blame.
I found the wool behind the records.
One bundle bore the steward's seal. The knots matched those on 12 doorways. He said the danger made them real. I brought the thread into the meeting. The crowd began to call for blood.
I stood between the table and them.
Truth does not need another wound. I ordered every false mark cut. I kept one link beside the record. The warning rules were read aloud.
No wrist would carry them again.
The red thread did not lie.
The hand that tied it did.
A clean knot can hide a choice.
A calm voice can still mislead.
Cut the lie, keep the warning, no fear, outranks a need. Thread down flat.
The room went still around it.
I wanted one name to carry blame.
Then you would only move the mark.
Accountability must face the act,
Not build another target.
the warning stays beside the truth.
Or it becomes the last.
The red thread did not lie. We heard what human hands had done.
No risk becomes a verdict.
No doorway buys the sun.
Cut the lie, keep the warning.
Let the truth remain inside.
The mark can guide our care. It cannot name a lie. The last false knot was opened.
The cut thread stayed in view.
No crowd received a target.
No wrist carried the lie.
The table held the evidence.
The warning learned the truth. Your hand stayed in the water. The copper rim shook under them. I called that endurance duty. I was afraid to call it cost. Yeah. Before dawn you filled the basin. You washed each cloth and passed it on. The water cooled against your fingers. Still no one came to take your place. I crossed the room with fresh instructions. I never asked if you could feel.
You saw the work and named it necessary.
You did not see the hands beneath. How long can sacrifice be duty?
Until the word protects the room.
And who protects the one still working?
That question came too late. Your hands stayed in the water.
Cold enough to stop the room. I called it duty then.
You called it getting through. Your hands stayed in the water.
Mine had learned to shake. The first relief never reached the doorway. The second worker took another room.
I kept the cloth beneath the surface.
Because the next one needed clean.
My wrists went pale above the copper.
I hid them underneath my sleeves. I brought a chair beside the basin, but still I asked you to continue.
I stayed because no shift was ready.
I praised the choice I should have shared.
Gratitude does not divide the burden.
It let me learn what care requires.
Your hands stayed in the water.
While mine stood useless near.
Do not turn the cost to honor.
Do not hide it under praise.
Your hands stayed in the water.
Now the room must learn to change. A new worker crossed the doorway. She reached for the waiting cloth. I do not need another tribute. I need the weight divided.
Sacrifice is not consent.
And thanks cannot replace relief.
Let care become a circle.
Not one pair of hands beneath it.
My hands can't leave the water. The room will not be left alone.
You called it duty then.
Now I call the burden shared. My hands can't leave the water.
Yours can take the next clear cloth. No one earns their rest through breaking.
Care continues when we stop.
I lifted my hands from the copper.
Another pair took the cloth.
The water settled. quiet room still need an answer. I thought the night was finished.
I was ready to call it done.
Then start with the smallest room.
I will follow every sound.
Hi, hi, hi. Hey. Hey. Across the hall without the bell, the eastern door stood open wide. A cup breaks softly on the table, two tired voices answered mine. The south room held a steady warmth, the upper room still gave no sound. I reached the white painted shutter and heard one breath behind it. Was it every order spoken?
Oh, the care we would not leave.
Did command alone protect us?
No, we stayed where fear would flee. The night we kept them breathing.
Fear did not get the final word.
One room, one breath, one life.
We stayed when every voice was heard.
Not because we never broke, because we stayed inside the fight.
No one hand can own that night, no one voice can hold the care. What carried us was staying close and answering from everywhere. I found the quiet room upstairs, the latch had swollen in the cold.
I called once through the narrow opening.
A weak reply came from below. I eased the shutter from the frame, fresh air moved across the floor.
The woman raised one tired hand.
We left the window open more. I wanted one clean ending.
Care does not end on command.
Then keep the questions moving.
Keep the work in many hands. The night we kept them breathing.
Fear did not get the final word.
One room, one breath, one life.
No quiet life went unheard.
Not because we never broke, because we stayed inside the fight. The final hallway answered, the white shutter opened clear.
A cup returned beside the window.
Footsteps crossed the floor again.
I set the old bell on the shelf.
Do not name this night a victory.
Name the care that must continue.
I will not leave it to one voice. The night we kept them breathing.
We know what carried us through.
One room, one breath, one life.
One answer becoming many truths.
Not because we never broke.
Because we shared what care requires.
Fear did not decide the ending.
We kept the living near.
The shutter stayed open.
A cup touched wood.
Someone crossed the hallway.
The tired voice laughed.
The room returned to ordinary sound.
We listened after the song.